What is good, people? Right now we're on the way to work again and it's another full day of eating. So we're going to give you a little glimpse of the lean bulking lifestyle of TJ today. I'm still gaining that weight. I'm currently 172 pounds, 0.9 this morning. I'm at work now and it's raining like a bitch. But anyways, I'm going to try and film as much food as I can for you guys. Bearing in mind I'm at work, so I'm going to have to like nip in and out to the car. And then after that, I'll take you to Tesco and all those kind of fun stuff and show you the type of foods I will be cooking later on today. I'm going to be doing like a lot of throwback recipes a lot of you probably haven't seen.
2 hours later.
Alright, we are now back, even though it looks like I never left. It's currently around 12:30 right now. So before I actually go to Tesco and show you what I'm going to be buying to cook at home later on today, I thought I might as well quickly run through the stuff I've been having at work today. Just because it's so busy in the office today, I can't really bring the camera and try and get snippets how I normally do. Because if I get caught, I'm going to get in trouble. And I ain't getting fired for nobody. So basically, so far, what I'm going to have, I haven't had it yet. I'm going to start eating at around 1:30 p.m, so in an hour's time. But what I'm going to do is get a protein shake, 2 scoops of that with some semi-skimmed milk. I'll be sure to try and put this all in MyFitnessPal, so it'll be at the end of the video for you guys to watch. And also a boiled garlic apple from Lidl. I'm back on the apple flakes because they really did help fill my appetite. Like apples, raw garlic apples in particular, are very low calorie and they are very filling. If those of you have been watching me for maybe over a year, you know I used to always speak about them because they are nice and tasty. They do get your sweet tooth going, and most of all, they really do help fill your stomach. I'm back on the protein shakes now. I did kind of go almost a year without having consistent protein shakes, whereas this week, well, the last 3 weeks, I've been consistently having it. And since doing that, I've basically been able to hit my protein intake pretty easy. So what I've started doing is I've stopped having the protein bars as frequent. Once I'm hitting my protein goal, which is around 180 grams on average most days, there's no need for me to have a protein bar on top of that because I'm getting past the 200 mark. And I also have blueberries, but I'm yet to buy that. I'm going to go show you guys when I buy that. And also I'm going to have a little snack here when I break my little fast. It's just a little fiber one bar. I think they're like 89 or 80ish calories per one. This one is the chocolate fudge, the chocolate fudge flavor. I really like it. It's really chocolatey. Right, we have officially made it to Tesco. Oh god, it's bright. So what I'm going to do quickly is show you guys what I'm going to get if I need my wallet, because my wallet would be a smart thing to get, because I think people need, actually I don't even need my wallet anymore actually, because your phone has the Apple or Android Pay. But yeah, I'll show you guys what I get now. Alright peeps, this is the stuff I've got. Cereal I'm going to have at work now. I'm going to have this mixed with some granola. I always mix my bran flakes with granola, so I normally fill the bowl up with this with semi-skim milk or almond milk, and then use granola on top for flavouring after I put it in the microwave. Yes, I heat my cereal. So yeah, that is going to be me, and then when we get home I'll show you some of the stuff I'm actually going to cook. I was 3 seconds away from trying to break into that car. It's the exact same as mine. Here's mine. Trust me, I was about to say, who the hell flipped my car around? Because that was odd.
I love the way I love my pretty black skin. Respect you to my strong melanin.
Today so far, but cereal, blueberries, the apple, one of those fiber one bars. I think that's more or less it. Then when I go home, that's when I'm gonna start chefing up. So I will see you guys at home in 3, 2, 1. Alright peeps, we are back home and I've got my stuff. I'm going to talk you through a couple of them quickly. Right, 2 of the things I'm going to show you guys quickly is one of them, which I think is a very good find, is these little mini pancake things that I picked up. If you follow me on Instagram, you've probably seen me speak about them already. Basically, they're not regular pancakes and they're not sweet. They're only plain. And for that reason, all of these 16 pancakes, if I was to do this, so basically this full packet of pancakes is roughly around 310 calories. If you didn't know, that's pretty damn low for a full pack of pancakes, especially because you don't need to eat all 16. You could easily just have a half, which is what I do. So half a pack is roughly around under 160 calories, if my math is correct, which is pretty good. The reason that is because I said it's plain, they're not sweet. Because if you see by the picture, they're meant to be had as like, I don't know what they're called, croutons or whatever you call them. When you put them on, you put like salmon with it. But what you do is turn them into real pancakes is, if you buy some like 0-calorie syrup and use the combination, they then taste sweet, but then you're not having the more calories. Because if you went to the store or anywhere and bought like regular pancakes, they're going to be a lot more high calorie. Like, you're never going to have this much pancakes for such low calorie, and you then have a low calorie dessert. Booyah. And for that reason, I bought 2. And these things here are just what I have for my stir fry. A massive pack of veg. I decided to go for the extra large packet. This is ginormous. I'll probably have about half a pack. Egg noodles and prawns. Lately, I've been having a full pack of the egg noodles, but I used to only have half a packet. Purely because I've been in this kind of lean bulking phase, I've been enjoying having a full pack of it. This kind of lean bulk I'm going on right now, I'm gonna probably start dialing it down a bit. I've already started cleaning up my diet. I've stopped doing those 24 hours of XYZ videos because those calorie challengey type videos, which is making me gain way too much weight too quick. For the stuff that I do on a daily basis and trying to do the companies I work with, it's better to be leaner, but that's a personal preference. So yeah, what I'm gonna do right now is I'm deciding between making the stir fry or making homemade pizzas. You know what, I'm going to do the stir fry right now because I'm really hungry, and then later on in the video I'm going to show you guys how to make homemade pizzas. 1, 2, 3, Alright peeps, voila, it's done. I got my full little Chinese stir fry with my teriyaki sauce on deck. I normally get a different brand of teriyaki sauce, but they ran out, so I had to get this one from Tesco. I actually don't like it as much. I like the regular, is it Red Dragon or the Dragon brand of the sauces that they have from like these Asian sauces, just because they're more custom for UK taste. This is really, really strong and a little bit kind of sourish. Just thought I'd say that in case any of you decide to pick this up, I wouldn't recommend this flavour. Before I get into eating my actual meal, I want to give you a quick tip on making stir fries. This is my opinion. What I do is I still season the stir fry from the get-go. So in the pan, I'll put it all in there, put all the seasonings I want, whether it's chilies, cayenne pepper or whatever, mixed herbs, put it all in there. I only put a little bit of sauce in just to make sure it doesn't stick to the actual pan, plus with a little bit of like the non-stick spray. But I save most of the kind of sauce and stuff to put on after the fact, because I found that when I was putting it in during, I'd also add some after because I wanted extra flavour. So I feel like when you're doing that, you're getting a double dose of the sauce and sodium. So at least if you wait until after and then like try it, then add a little bit more, try it again, and you get to that kind of good medium without you having to like put loads in when you were cooking it. So yeah, that's just a quick little thing that I often do. I always add the sauces after the fact, like right now, which is why one's there. This is the sweet chili sauce from My Protein. It's kind of got a kick to it. It's not as sweet as regular sweet chili sauce. It's more chili than sweet. But for stir fries, I feel like it's a good mix. Anyways, I'm gonna eat this now and then probably cut to show you my next meal. Alright people, so now what we're going on to do is making the homemade pizzas. I'm going to show you some quick snippets. It's a very easy recipe. If you don't know how to make homemade pizzas, I guarantee you're going to kick yourself after you see this. After knowing how easy it is and how much more calories you'll be saving. It's still tasty because I used to have this all the time. I'm going to make a basic just cheese and tomato pizza, but you could do this with mincemeat and all sorts. But we're going to stick with the basics. Right here, you can see I got the 2 whole wheat pittas. I went for whole wheat because it's got extra protein and extra fiber in it. But basically, as you can see, 2 whole wheat pittas. All you have to do is squeeze out some tomato puree. These are damn cheap. I think you're getting from like the shops for like 20 pence for a full tube. All you do is put in about 1 tablespoon, that's all that was, and you mix it around. And then all you do is you get some cheese. I went for the light mature grated cheese. 30 grams of it is 93 calories. I don't even use that much. I use 15 grams per pita, so I guess it's 30 in a total. That's simple. Get your cheese. And you just have to be a crazy amount. I'm not a massive dairy person, so I don't put mad amounts on. And here you go, it's that simple. This took me about 3 minutes so far at most. And then all you do is put it in the oven. It takes around 5 to 10 minutes, depending on how hot you put it on. And that is it, really simple. If I calculate this quickly, per one of these pizza pizzas, roughly comes up to around 220 calories per pizza. That is very small, especially because they are quite filling, because the pita is double sized. So yeah, it's a very handy meal. Like both the meals I've shown you in the video so far are very quick to make. The stir fry, because I had cooked prawns I used as the meat, it took about 6 minutes to cook. This right now will take 5 minutes. And what I'm going to do is eat with this because I want to get some more food in me. I'm just going to have 2 whole eggs with it. So it's a weird kind of meal, pizza and eggs, but honestly, when it comes to foods, I don't care about mix-matching food, or mismatching? Mismatch is the correct word. I don't care about mismatching foods. As long as I like each of the foods I'm eating, I don't care, man. So in case you're getting impatient and can't be asked to wait to the end to the calories, so far, if you want to have the calorie check, We are roughly at around 2,200 calories so far, and obviously that's once I eat that meal. And then I've got more food that I'm going to eat later on today. I will be going gym today, but I'm not putting that in this video. I feel like I want to keep this really focused on the foods and speak about things a little bit more in detail, because I get so many questions when it comes to like what sort of foods to eat and what can you eat, what can't I eat, how to cook things. So I want to focus more on like showing you actual meals and meal ideas. So far it has been around 5-6 minutes. So I'm going to check on the pizzas. Right, and here we go. We got my 2 pizzas here, my 2 pizza slices, 2 large whole eggs. Didn't take out any of the egg yolk, kept the yolks in there. And what I'm going to also dash on is a little bit of sea salt. And normally I used to have this barbecue seasoning I drip on the pizza to give it a barbecue taste, but I don't. So what I'll do is probably squeeze some of this in the corner and dip my pizza into it. Normally I'd never ever track sauces. Today I decided to track this because I used a little bit more than I should have, because I couldn't taste it, and in the end I gave up. So yeah, that's it. And in terms of calories so far, that is what we're looking at, and obviously we've still got more food to go. And yes, I have 2 dinners, so I separate them like that. But yeah, I'm gonna get ready to eat this, and I'll show you the next thing I'm gonna make. That meal's down. By the way, in case you're wondering why I'm wearing my hoodie all of a sudden, it's because I actually went to my barber's trying to get him to cut my hair because my hair needs a trim. But he told me to come back tomorrow because he's done for the day. Tell a lie, his exact words was, "Me done." That was it. So that was annoying. But anyway, today what I'm drinking on, I don't think I've shown you drinks. While I was at work, I just drank heaps of just squash. Squash, for those of you that don't know what squash is, and believe me, people have messaged me saying what is squash. It's cordial, is that another word for it? So basically it's just this one you mix with water. It's the no added sugar one. I normally drink this, well obviously I've mixed it with a whole bunch of water and drink loads and loads and loads. This is crucial for those of you trying to gain a lot of water. This is the key. Like before drinking this, I could barely drink more than maybe maybe 1.5 of those red things. With this, I can drink almost 3 to 4 a day, which is pretty easy, like as a breeze because of the sweeter taste. But anyways, today what I've been having for it is, I've been having this mixed with this, still drinking the rainbow candy BCAAs. Well, amino acid, it includes all of them, but I still refer to it as a BCAA. Let's switch it up and wear a different hat. But anyways, what I'm gonna, oh, Sharon told you. This is my Provin's old branding, as you remember. This is like their famous white and blue mix. But here is the new branding. This is the whole rebrand they've done. It's kind of like a, I don't even know what color this is. Is this teal or light green or aqua? Whatever color it is, this is their new branding. This is how the new stuff looks. And the reason I'm showing you this is because this is what I'm probably gonna have as one of my final things as well. I'm gonna try this new protein bar elite. I'm not even sure if they had it in the old brand. I've never seen it, but they've sent this out to me, so I'm gonna try it. So yeah, I'm gonna have one of these bars. It is the dark chocolate and berry flavor. Right now, I'm gonna have 8 of those little pancake things. So, you know, I'm gonna eat them together just because that way it keeps my appetite full. There's nothing worse than eating like a rabbit throughout the day, like little nibbles here and there, because you never ever feel full. I know that used to be like a thing back in the day. People used to always say, have loads of meals, just scat out throughout the day, only eat when you're hungry. But for me, that never really worked, because I just constantly felt like I was only nibbling food and I was always hungry. Whereas I feel like not having a crazy, insanely big meal, but having larger meals and then like maybe the odd healthy snack throughout the day, like a high fiber apple or something, really does keep me fuller throughout the day longer. Whereas a little nibbling, it didn't work for me. That is a prime example of different eating habits work for different people. Like some people prefer and will swear by the eating 7 meals a day scattered out. That doesn't work for everybody. Some people like it, some people don't. Some people like intermittent fasting, some people don't. It's all about finding what works for you, because there is no perfect diet, there is no perfect meal timings. It's all what's perfect for your life. That's why it's always relative. So when people always ask me what's the best diet for eating, what's the best amount of calories to have, and all these things, in my brain I'm thinking these are all person specific. You need to do trial and error with your own body, see what you like, see what fits into your lifestyle, and then you'll be able to mold your own sort of, I don't like the word diet plan, but your own way of eating is a better way of saying it. And then once you've got your way of eating down, that's when you start learning how to cook more foods so you can mix up your diet and have fun with it and really enjoy fitness so you don't feel like it's weighing you down. That is the best way to progress with any sort of goal, really, fitness or outside of that. It's always being able to make it manageable for your life. That actually sounded kind of deep. None of this is for hairs, by the way. This is just random thoughts on top of my head, but that did actually sound kind of deep. I wish I remembered what I said. Anyway, here we go. We're going to have 8 of these. Alright people, took them out of the oven and now they're like kind of crispy. So all I'm going to do is put them in a bowl and pour some of the syrup on it. Alright, and here is the bowl of pancakes, a little bit of syrup on it. It doesn't have to be a crazy amount because this is pretty sweet. Normally I'd put on some peanut butter as well, but in honesty, I think I've reached my kind of fats limits today. Throughout this kind of bulking period, what I've been doing is only tracking the protein, but I have been keeping a mindful eye on the fats to make sure I don't have too little or too high. I often find myself in my daily diet not having enough fats. So once I hit around roughly 50 grams, I kind of call it a day. In terms of carbs, I've been letting them fall where they lie. As long as my protein's straight, then my fats, the carbs I've kind of been letting just kind of, you know what I mean? I only really focus on carbs when I'm trying to get really lean. Alright, and this is it. This is what I'm going to end my day on. Eating this right here and the protein bar. And if I get really, really hungry, which I doubt I will, but if I do, I will eat a gala apple because these are really filling and that will fill me up for the complete day. But really, this is the last two I'm thinking of. This would be, for example, if I wake up at like midnight and I really, really crave a snack, I'll eat this. It's only roughly, if I remember correct off the top of my head, I think around 80 calories for one of these apples, which is pretty low and high in fiber. Oh, by the way, I didn't even tell you this actually, I'll show you in a future video. This is my camera setup for my, when I do voiceovers now. Got like a proper microphone and everything. Also, I may use it for my podcast as well. But for the most part, it's going to be for like the voiceovers of like maybe gym footage. So let me know if you're interested in seeing that. That costs a bit of money, so hopefully that turns out to be a worthwhile purchase. Anyway, as I eat this, I want to give you some like a little bit of information before I send you on your way. Alright, one of the final things I want to talk about is the secret to lean bulking, because I got, like in my DMs, I always get asked variations of that. Like, what's the secret to lean bulking? What's the secret to gaining muscle while trying to remain lower body fat? X, Y, Z. There is no secret at the end of the day. Like, spoiler alert, there's no magic tricks to fitness. It's a journey for a reason. There isn't no massive shortcut they can do. You need to realize Hogwarts does not exist. There is no Hogwarts. You can't just flip a wand and then like in 3 weeks time or 6 weeks time, you're gonna look massive. Even if you jumped on steroids in that time frame, nothing magical is gonna happen. So first of all, dispel that from your brain. Now, in terms of if you have in mind, okay, this may take me a year, may take me 2 years, the key to a lean bulk is, the only thing that's different between that and a dirty bulk is the fact that you're a bit more mindful of your calories. In a dirty bulk, for the most part, they just anything just to make sure they're consuming more than their maintenance. They may have a slight focus on protein a bit, but for the most part, they'll eat any and everything. The key to having a successful lean bulk is realizing what your maintenance calories are by tracking it yourself, not by going on an online calculator, by physically going in MyFitnessPal and tracking it yourself every single day, then figuring out your own average maintenance calories, how much calories you need to eat every single day to stay the exact same weight. Then you eat 100 to 150 calories above it, and then gradually monitor it that way, and then like use the mirror as a good guide as well to make sure that you're not gaining too much weight too quick. And there is also 2 ways of doing a lean bulk as well. There's one which is technically the most scientifically proven and better method, which is track your macros fully. So your carbs, your protein, and your fats, and your fiber if you want. Track those macros really thoroughly, and then like every single day, make sure you're hitting them. Choose a good ratio for you to hit. Make sure you got a decent amount of carbs. Like for example, for me, if I was to go strictly on fully tracking my calories and macros throughout the day, the macro ratio I usually go for is, I'm gonna try and not mess this up, 45% carbs, 30% protein, and the rest of it is just fats. That's what I normally go for, because when I'm eating a surplus, that allows me usually to still hit around 170 grams of protein usually. Fats usually still remain above 50 grams. Carbs, if I was doing it probably more accurately, probably around the 270 grams range. Whereas right now, as you saw in this video, I've been doing it a bit more laxed. And the reason why I'm doing the second method rather than the more scientifically proven one is because I found that it was becoming more stressful. And when stress is added into any sort of fitness lifestyle, it makes it so much more harder. When something feels more fluid and more easy for you to do, you're more likely to maintain it and stick to it. So in this instance, I just thought of it this way. In long term, if I'm more likely to stick to it, it's going to end up being better for me in the long run. For example, if I know that if I did the more rigid route, I'd be annoyed and I'd really hate it and I'd be struggling with it, I'm probably going to fall off a lot quicker, even though it's more scientifically proven. But as I'm mentioning, everyone is different. This is what I'm personally doing. For example, if I didn't have a 9-to-5 job Monday to Friday and I was, let's say, a personal trainer, I would probably do method 1 because I'd find it easier being more fluid and being able to move around during the day. But when you're in an office job and you're sitting at your desk for long periods of time, it becomes a little bit harder to like get the certain foods in, and then like tracking things become a hassle when you're at work. It can be done, but But for me, at this current point right now, when I have no real ambitions to do so, it's a little bit more easy if I'm a bit more fluid. In cutting season times though, when you see me do my cutting season videos or summer shredding, I do all of that stuff because I'm aiming to bring a really good package. I want to get lean, I want to retain muscle. So when I'm cutting, I'll definitely try and be a bit more eyes on the macros. But in terms of when I'm in like a surplus kind of phase, I tend to just keep an eye on the protein personally. With all that being said, I don't want to talk to you for crazy long. I just want to make some parts of this video a bit more informative where I speak to you guys. It avoids me getting the question loads of times in my Instagram DMs, plus it allows me to give you guys a bit more information. But in essence, there is no secret to lean bulking or bulking. Those titles may seem catchy and allows you to click on the video, but realistically, if you're someone that's constantly trying to find secrets and magic shortcuts, you have to think about you have to basically step back and think about your mentality. Why are you always trying to find a shortcut? Because that shortcut mentality is not good for anything in life, whether it's trying to get money, trying to get in shape, trying to get girls. It never works when you have that shortcut mindset in mind. Hopefully that may help you. But one thing I will stress before I leave is that these macros and calories are catered for me, a 5'7" person with my sort of lifestyle, what I live, what daily activities I do in the week. That's based on that. Don't just take these calories if you're my height and think that they're gonna perfectly apply for you. No, you could have a different metabolism rate than mine. You could have a lot more strenuous activity in a day. You may do loads of sports, or you may do something more lazy than me and do less things than I do. And if you do that, then the calories are gonna be different because you're gonna burn less calories than me. That is why I always say you need to figure out the calories yourself by tracking it through MyFitnessPal, not using calculators, not by trying to copy someone else's macros, by figuring out your own. And if you can't be asked to do that, you have to think, if I can't be asked to track my own calories for like 5 days and I try and average it out, then what am I doing? Because that's the really easiest part of it. The actual training and the actual cooking the meals is a little bit harder. But if you can't just track what you currently do right now, you're slacking. So yeah, I'm gonna end you on that tough TJ love. Hopefully it may kick some of you up and make you actually think smarter. But anyways people, I'm gone. Enjoy this video, thumbs it up, and I'll see you in the next one, which should be some cool videos. One of them may even feature Gabriel Say. Anyways, in a bit.